Good morning. What this video is going to be like is I'm just going to show you how I am planning to do my organization, because honestly, I have not organized any of my projects that have come in, mainly because at first, there were only a couple and I was doing them as they came in, but now I've got a lot. And if you had watched my previous video on the review for the tiger, I mentioned in there that they're all still in their original packages, and I did not do the inventory for the beads, the diamonds, on any of them. But that's one of the things that I've got to get done, and that's what this video is for, is to show you how I'm going to do it. Now, I keep all my little bags in here, at least the little ones. I don't use the ones that come with the painting most of the time because they aren't of poor quality. I do, however, keep these that come from Anna's store because they are thicker. They actually have a spot for you to write on them, which would be on this side. I don't write on them, but I will show you what I do. And my labels aren't in here. Wait, yeah, they are. I have a page of labels at least. Okay, so I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought 315 of these labels for $1. They're just a circle. I'll show you the package. This is the package right here. Wait, that's upside down. Here we go. So your different Dollar Trees will probably have different brands, if they even carry them. If not, I'm sure they're at Walmart or wherever for $1, maybe even a little bit more than $1, but they're not very expensive. You get 315 labels. So, first of all, I already did my inventory, so I know all the beads are here. I'm going to actually inventory the one that I just did the review on. I do not keep my canvases in the bags with them. I do, however, keep them flat. I'm going to move where I'm keeping them. Right now, they're just sitting on my craft board over there. And if I'm looking for a particular one, I just look for the thumbnail as to which one I'm looking for. So that's going to the side. I'm going to start by pulling out a quart bag. Got these at the Dollar Tree, 8 for $1. I only used one. Oh, yeah, there's still 6 left. It didn't feel like there was that many in there. So I've used one already, and then this will be my second one. And I also bought gallon, or not gallon, but 2.5 gallon size, because I already have gallon. All right, so I will start by putting this in here. I want to keep the photo outward. I'm going to fold it so that it can be seen above the diamonds that I'm going to put in here. I'm going to label this one with a 2-letter initial letter thing, whatever you want to call it, just because it's going to go on every one of my labels for the beads in case something happens and they get spilled or someone goes digging through it that shouldn't be. And I'm just going to write what the TG stands for. It's just for tiger, because it is the only tiger I own. Now comes the process of doing the beads. I will stick this in here. A lot of static in these bags. All right. So you can see the picture can be seen, the words can be seen. I won't write on the bag just because if ever I finish it, I don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to keep the leftovers in here or if I'm going to organize all my leftovers somewhere else. That's still to be seen because that hasn't been, I haven't really come to that dilemma yet. Now, I know that the bags I have here that I'm using, these right here will hold 3. They will hold 3 packets. Or was it 4? Oh my gosh, I can't remember now because I did one already. We will see. I don't actually have anything in here that is more than, I have ones and twos and 15. So that is a moot point because I will run out of this particular bag before this is over. But if it's anything more than 2, I will use these. But because I only have 1s, 2s, and 15, I will be putting the 15 in one of the large bags, which are these. These are 3" by 4". However, I want to use up the ones, I reuse these bags. This is what all my trays, pins, glue kits have come in. And I didn't want to throw them away because they look too nice. These ones are a little bigger. I'm not going to use that for this one because I know I don't have that many. There's 15 packs of the 310. And I didn't check for holes, but that's what I'm going to do now. No holes. So yes, this can be reused. Some of them are pretty beat up, and I may not want to use them. Anyway, I'll deal with that when I come to it. Bags are really cheap. I bought these. They're the Doris. I bought these at Walmart for $1. When I went back recently, because I needed to get more, they didn't have this size, but they did have this size. These are 1.5 by 1.5 inch. These are 2.5 by 3 inch. And then I bought, like I showed you before, the 3 by 4. This bag of 100 cost $2. This bag cost $1. So did this one. And they both have 100. I mean, all 3 of them have 100 in each of them. So all I'm going to need for this project is my one bag for my 310s, and then I'm going to need several of these, and I'm going to run out of this brand. These are more square, so I will have to move on to this bag, which I'm not sure if they're smaller or if they just have a different shape or what. Okay, this is 2 bags together. There we go. Oh no, they are the same size. They are the squares. That's awesome. Okay. I had bought these original ones. I bought them at Hobby Lobby. Paid a little bit more than $1, but that was before I knew. I hadn't done any comparison shopping. You know, a buck is a buck. If you save it 5 times, you can buy diamond painting, you know? Okay, so I'm going to start with these. Here's a 414. So I'm going to put, on the label, I'm going to put my TG at the top. And then I'm going to put 414. These are round. So you just, I probably should put that on here, because this is not normal, is to have a sheet with a round. So I'm going to make sure to put that on here. So in case I do leave all my leftovers in the bag, I won't say, oh, I found some of this color, but oh, hey, they're round. So that way I can see right off, oh, round, I don't need it. I do have the list facing the back, but that doesn't necessarily mean any of those colors will be in the bag. But if I can keep it to where I can see it, then I'll know, oh, does this one have this color in it? No, it doesn't. Move on. You know, that's just for seeing the future. I will show you the one I already did. This is for the color dragon that I'm doing my time lapse on right now. Let me get it there out. And I'll just show you what it looks like from the view of trying to look through really quick. I will put square on here, but I put CD, that's for color dragon. And then I turn it around. Here we go. And I made sure to face all the numbers outward so that I could see what's left, because I'm still working on this. I'm going to need to grab a color soon. And that way I'm not having to dig. I'm like, oh, I can see it's right here. Just to save a little bit of time. And it also has the number list facing out, but because this is a longer list, I won't be able to see it very easily, but I'm not looking for leftovers at this point anyway, because this is a project I'm still working on. So that's why this one is organized, because I actually had to get into it to fill up some of my containers that I'm working out of. So that's what it will look like. But I won't do the entire bag right now, but I'm just showing you what I do. I make sure that I actually use, I don't like to use the white ones for these, because when I do this, I just open one up and I pour them into the tray. And I do it until the tray is full or until I run out. That was sloppy. I didn't mean to do it like that, but I was trying to separate the two and this just opened. So I had to save face there. How well did I do? Okay, so now that one's open. You got to be careful sometimes, because they're really full or they just like to jump. When I was a kid, I got my favorite toy in the world, and it wasn't, I don't even know if it was really a toy, but my dad had brought them back from somewhere he went, and I've been looking for them since I was a little kid, and I've never found them. They're called Mexican jumping beans. And there was just a little box, and to a little kid, you know, I thought they really were magical jumping beans. Were they Mexican jumping beans or magical jumping beans? I remember them being called Mexican jumping beans. And they came in just this really tiny box, and they would jump. They were always jumping. And I to this day, I have no idea what they had in there, because if I were to see it now, I might be able to figure it out, but that was the coolest thing to me in the world. And something happened to them. They died, or they stopped jumping, whatever. To a kid, it was devastating. And I've never seen them since. So I have no idea. But that's what this reminded me of when I say they jump out. It's a silly memory. But anyway, I'll take the sticker off and I'll put it up towards the top. And I will open it up and pour my drills inside. And now I use this one with a larger opening because of the fact that there's so many of them. And when I'm putting beads back with my white ones, they end up getting clogged at the exit point. So I don't really want to mess with that when I'm doing a lot of bead transfers. like with the 310, since I have 15 packs, I'll probably put a good 4 or 5 or 6 into here at once. And because this has a bigger opening, I'm not worried about them falling out because I can just open it and stick it in and basically pour it all in at once. So this is my organization. See, that'll go in there face outward. I try to get them to stand up so that I can read them easily. It's not always going to happen, but so yeah, that's the very beginning of my organization. I have already shown you all my storage containers. I haven't gotten anything new since then. And this is my next step in trying to, oh my gosh, I have so many. Probably not as much as some people I know, but it's enough to the point where I'm getting my brain frazzled because I've been just sticking them in boxes. I've got 2 different paintings in here. I've just stuck the beads in. There might be 3, I don't know. But they all have papers, so I'll be able to know which one's which. But I've got several. I've got like at least 4 of these filled. Oops. And now I'm to the point where I actually have those 3 that I still haven't done inventory on, which is something I'm going to do today. And those are fairly large. Plus I have this one from the review I did last night. And then 4 boxes that have at least 2 paintings in each box. Plus all my other ones from before that I haven't even done inventory on. So I've got a big job ahead of me. And I know I'm not going to get it all done before Teslyn gets home, but she's pretty good with not getting into the stuff or touching anything or bumping me. And that's about it. As far as organization, at least that I have planned, I do want to do my other videos. And so I know there's at least one more video I'm going to do today. My 101 video. If I get the owl finished, then I will do a short framing video for that one. I also have 2 other framing videos. I don't know if I should do the videos separately or together. I will probably do all of them together because I have 3 different framing ideas, or at least 2 different framing ideas, and one of those framing ideas will have 2 different versions. So I don't have an actual frame for the one I wanted to do a picture frame version. So anyway, that's going into another subject. I will talk about that in the framing video. And in this one, I am just giving you examples of how I do, and I am going to do my organization. I do have bigger bags for in case I want to stick the actual, like this. I could probably put this one into a 2.5 gallon bag. I don't have them right here next to me, but I just don't feel that that's worthy of a 2.5 gallon bag because there are very few beads for it. So I'm going to just do it this way, and that way I have more room to store my bags, because I did buy a tub, which is being used as like a end table for me right now to put all my ones that are coming up in. And that's about it. Yeah, I keep saying that, so I better, that's, okay, I'm done with my organization video. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. If I didn't cover something that you really wanted to see and you were hoping to see, please leave me a comment. And if I can, I will either answer it or I will make another video to clarify or show you how to do that as well. More than happy to. But for now, I will see you in the next video, and be sure to have a lot of fun and a relaxed time doing your diamond painting. Bye.